This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. There are less than 5 days to go now until the inaugural IAAF World Relays take center stage right here at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. A press conference was held this morning revealing that the facility has received its Level 1 certification.
When I say the track, some people think it is just the surface of the track. No, it is all the support features around it give you Class 1 certification. So for instance, I have a Class 1 track. It isn't the track that you see. You also have to have another track that is 400 meters with all the specs of the performance track, but not the same quality and design, but also has to be certified. And you need a third straightaway to give you the level that we're performing at now. So it's three pieces to this certification, which we meet all of them. Accompanying that has to be bathroom facilities, appropriate medical facilities, appropriate EMS facilities, the full 9 yards. And then you have to have this surround that can be secured in a particular fashion that meets international standards. So it isn't just the surface that you see, it is everything in that complex has to meet this particular standard, and we have met that standard.
Now, when the World Relays take place this weekend, Anthony Strachan is expected to play a key role for Team Bahamas. She was the lone Bahamian in Shanghai over the weekend, competing in the women's 200 meters. She finished second there in 22.50 seconds.
My training is going very well so far. No complaints in anything. Just really intense and sometimes tiring.
What kind of Bahamas expect from Antigua now for the rest of the season?
Well, so far in the season, I expect from myself, and which the Bahamas can expect from me, is to be doing very well and hopefully better than what I did last year, because this year, so far, I'm not injured like the previous years before.
Ariana Vanderpool Wallace was in competition over the weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina. She won the 50-meter freestyle. She was just off her national record, 24.65 seconds, her time there. She also won the 50-meter butterfly. Her time there was 26.28 seconds.
Expecting that at all. I touched the wall and I was like, oh, okay, there it is. Been working on my start a lot lately, so it's finally hitting, so I think that was kind of the key to going that fast. We've been working a lot on my fly lately. I never really used to train it, I just kind of used to race it for an extra event, so been working on it a lot, and working on a long course fly versus a short course fly, so it was exciting to be able to swim fast in that as well.
Now, Ariana was also busy over the weekend swimming the 100-meter freestyle. She didn't win that event, but finished fourth in 55.42.
I've been working a lot on getting better at the 100, and my back end is where I need to get better. So the things that we've been getting done in the practice are preparing me for, I hope, for a good back end in my 100.
Women's national basketball team is gearing up to compete in the Caribbean Championships this summer. Head coach Yolette McPhee-McQuinn, she's now in town, and she's happy with the number of ladies who showed an interest in making the team.
We started off with 30. We made the first cut. It was 5. And we're getting ready to make another cut, about 5 or so that we can have at least 15 to 18 at training camp June 23rd. And then from there, we'll pick 12.
Now, Yolette also spoke about what kind of system she plans to run.
We're going to push the tempo. One thing that we have on our side is we're athletic. So with the strength training from our strength coach, Jimmy McPhee, the strength and conditioning training, we should be ready to compete at a high level.
A Bahamian baseball player was a part of history over the weekend, which made national headlines in the United States. It came as the College of Charleston hosted William & Mary.
College of Charleston taking on William & Mary. Brandon Glazer grounds out. RBI Fielder's Choice ties the game at 1, and we go to extra innings, and lots of them. Eric Bauer gets out of a jam. 10 innings of relief, 5-hit ball. Guy pitched an inning in their last game Wednesday as well. That game went 12 innings. This one went more. Like the 20th inning, Kevin Nutter, the RBI single. The Tribe take a 2-1 lead, but no one rallies from 2-1 down in the 20th inning quite like the Cougars of College of Charleston. Brandon Murray, the RBI single, ties it at 2. We would go to the 21st and then 22nd and then 23rd. For the love of God, fall. And it does. Morgan Phillips, RBI single. The Cougars win at 3-2.
Now, that was the second longest game in NCAA history, lasting 6 hours and 3 minutes. Brandon Murray finishing up 4 for 5, of course, with that all-important RBI. Well, back here at home, the Frank Hanna All-Andress Red Bay Snapper Fishing Tournament that took place over the weekend. Our Julian Gibson was in the big yard.
Conditions were not conducive at all for any type of fishing on Saturday past. High winds, rough seas, light rain produced a light catch for the champions. 106 snappers in total for Tim Deems and Mackie Knowles.
We was a bit worried, but anyhow, it's over. Another year, we could do it again.
Now, for many of the guys that ventured out to sea, it was simply rough, rough, rough.
I couldn't get an anchor. Had to tie 2 anchor together and still drag. So we had to come in on the low water to get the boat to stay steady to catch a couple of fish. The sea was about 3 to 4 feet, but we made it. We promised that we wanted to participate in this tournament, and we did so.
The weather was not too favorable, but we did manage to catch a few.
And this is what the champions had to say about Everett Hart and Frank Hanna going back and forth.
As far as Frank Hanna is concerned, he's finished, man. I don't know anything but him, but Everett Hart, we got to get Everett back. I can't say nothing bad. This my Kentucky Fried Chicken, man. I ain't this Frank. Frank is my boy. I can't diss him.
Now, in the history of the tournament, 106 snappers caught. That is the lowest ever.
1 year I had 976.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
And that will do it for sports, but stay tuned. We have more to come after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.